This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, coastal communities are scrambling to navigate their losses after being slammed by a series of recent storms.
Our Grace Blanchard gives us a glimpse at how the town of Stonington is trying to move forward.
Absolutely devastating, the amount of damage that we got, and along with many other communities, too.
Like many coastal communities, the town of Stonington was jolted by the recent wind and rainstorms.
The damage of it, just docks and floats and everything just lifted right up and folded up like accordions. And it's going to cost millions of dollars to fix this, along with the coastal erosion problems that came out of this. Some of the shoreline was really compromised.
The commissioner of the Department of Marine Resources discussed the damage he's witnessed across the coast in a webinar on Tuesday, as safety officials are shifting into disaster recovery mode.
I mean, this is really new territory for DMR, right? Because we're seeing it at such a scale as it pertains to working waterfront.
Stonington's town manager says it's not just about repairing the damages, but also finding a means to prepare for any future storms of this magnitude.
Going to need help and help from the community, and we're just trying to do our best to, meet what needs that we can and work with others to, help facilitate, moving forward.
Officials are continuing to stress the importance of reporting any damages sustained from the storms. Helpful links can be found on our website, foxbangor.com.
Going to just keep plugging at it because we don't have any other choice. So.
In Stonington, Grace Blanchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Fire crews battled frigid temperatures as they fought an early morning fire in Chester that destroyed a home. According to Lincoln Fire Department, a tone went out around 3 o'clock this morning for a building fire on the South Chester Road. Lincoln Fire Captain Jake Hammond says shortly after units arrived on scene, a third alarm was sent out to request backup.
It's kind of a remote location out here, so we needed some extra tankers, some extra manpower. Guys getting cold, froze up, the equipment's getting froze up, so not necessarily a huge fire, just looking to rotate resources and people.
Hammond says everyone was able to make it out of the building safely, and the fire does not seem suspicious at this time.
A former Arizona man has been sentenced for stealing Mainers' identities as part of a pandemic unemployment fraud scheme. 55-year-old James McAuliffe will spend 5 years in jail, followed by 3 years of supervised release. He was also ordered to pay more than $203,000 in restitution. He pleaded guilty in August of last year. According to court records, McAuliffe filed false claims for unemployment benefits from January to November of 2020, and he filed the fraudulent applications using Mainers' identities. As part of the scheme, he had the benefits loaded onto debit cards and wired into an account he opened in another person's name. He withdrew the funds at ATMs in Arizona.
Police say a traffic stop led officers to a large amount of drugs. The Kennebec County Sheriff's Office stopped a Grand Wagoneer on Main Avenue in Farmingdale on January 12th. They say when they searched the vehicle, they found 6.5 pounds of cocaine, more than 6 ounces of suspected fentanyl, and 14 grams of meth. Deputies also found more than $23,000 in cash. 29-year-old David Maldonado from New York is charged with 2 counts of aggravated trafficking in cocaine and violation of conditions of release. 58-year-old Gene Northup from Maine is being charged with unlawful trafficking in methamphetamine and unlawful possession of cocaine. Both men are being held at the Kennebec County Jail.
Well, switching gears now, the battle has begun over ownership of a historic aircraft hangar in Aroostook County. Our Augusta reporter Corey Bouchard explains.
The Arch Hangar at the former Loring Air Force Base was built in 1947 and is one of only 2 of its kind. A bill sponsored by Senate President Troy Jackson is seeking to transfer ownership of the hangar from the Loring Development Authority, a state-funded organization, to the Loring Air Museum.
As long as I've been in this job as a state representative, state senator, I've heard that somebody was going to use it and they were going to create more business. But now we're in the position where if we wait much longer, the building's going to be not able to be repaired.
According to Matt Cole, the vice president of the Loring Air Museum, in recent years, the rubber roof has started to peel in spots, exposing the structure to water damage that threatens the integrity of the entire structure.
We are the quickest fix for this historic, very historic structure.
Cole hopes to acquire the hangar to help expand the museum to include static display of aircraft such as fighter jets, a KC-135, and a B-52. Last year, there was a renewed push to revitalize the former Air Force Base that closed in 1994. A for-profit development corporation called Green for Maine has attracted businesses to Loring and helped develop what they call the Airport Master Plan.
The Airport Master Plan got its funding from the Department of Defense. The Airport Master Plan was there to really start to push that property back into use, to make it a public terminal, predominantly for autonomous aircraft.
Scott Hinkle, the president of Green for Maine, says the Arch Hangar is a vital part of that plan and still has much use for commercial aircraft.
The detriment would be, it's really to the people in Aroostook County. They would feel the impact because right now we have the opportunity to get new industry, main spaceport industry up there, aircraft industry, autonomous aircraft industry.
A modern rocketry company wanting to come to Loring is going to want modern heated hangar space, not a 75-year-old building that you can't heat with 100 furnaces.
The bill will now have a work session before making its way for a final vote of the legislature. If the bill passes, the Arch Hangar wouldn't be transferred to the museum until at least October of this year. At the State House, I'm Corey Bouchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Legislative Republicans say fixing Maine's mental health crisis will be one of their priorities this legislative session. At a press briefing today, Republicans shared what they call alarming results of mental health surveys from Maine schools, in which more than 20% of middle school-aged children that responded said they had thoughts of suicide. Additionally, more than 35% of high school children surveyed felt sad, lonely, or depressed.
The fact is, folks, the longer people wait for services, the underlying issues grow deeper and more complex. So what can we do? We feel we need to expand our school-based community health centers, similar to what Old Town is doing, moving that care to where it's needed, such as the more rural areas of the state.
Added that they currently have 3 bills addressing youth mental health this legislative session, including one that would require all school ID cards printed in the state to include the mental health hotline number. That's 988.
Already, and taking a look outside now, with much anticipated snowfall, even if it was only, 3 to 6 inches, for the most part. That's a live look now in Ellsworth over City Hall. So kind of a nice scene there. It looks like the snow has largely stopped falling. Not the case everywhere.
That's certainly not the case. Yeah, now taking a look at some of the road conditions just earlier this afternoon. Obviously, those roads really dicey. People wanting to take extra time. If you know anyone who still has to make that commute home, you can just see how slidey those roads are. So, you can never take enough time to get to your destination.
Yeah, you can't be too careful in weather like this, even if, lifelong Mainer, you feel like you know it all, been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
Right.
Still doesn't hurt to slow down and take your time.
Exactly.
All righty, well, let's go ahead and turn things over and get a first check of our forecast.
All right, Beth and Peter, thank you. Happy Tuesday. Your first weather is brought to you by Winterport Sheds. You need extra storage, a place to live, camp on your lot, a building for your pets. Come on to Winterport at Bangor Mall. And of course at winterportsheds.com. And let's talk about the snow. The moderate to heavy snow out there now will wind down tonight after it gives most of us probably around 6+ inches of snow throughout the day today into tonight. So many of us are shoveling. Remember, lift with your legs, not with your back. Lots of snow out there right now across the entire state. So visibility is down, travel is tricky, so be careful out there this evening as the snow will wind down to midnight. But until then, these moderate to heavy snow bands are in the area now, working their way through the area tonight, likely cutting off right after midnight, with just some sunshine back in the forecast for us for tomorrow. The advisories are posted, though, and here's a winter weather advisory, a winter storm warning. Overall, everybody gets some snow, around 6 inches plus across much of the area into tonight. All right, our forecast then is snow showers ending after midnight, turning mostly clear late with low temperatures in the 20s. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter?
Okay, so for many of us, not done yet.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Still got a ways to go.
All right, well, stay in if you can, folks. Coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, the post office in Hamden will remain open and be modernized. Our Doug Banks will have details.
And a Winslow teen is making a name for herself in the music industry. Our Jody Hersey will introduce us after the break.
DP Porter Contractors have been in business for more than 40 years. We have recently added an electrical division to further be of service to our loyal customers. DP Porter specialized in design build for commercial and residential projects. We can assist our customers from anything from lot procurement to helping find a finance company for your project. CEM DP Porter is currently hiring for all positions. We offer competitive pay as well as great benefits. To inquire about employment or construction, please reach out to 848-7486 or visit CEMmaine.com.
Hello, fellow flyers. I'm the Savvy Traveler, here to share the secrets of convenience at Bangor International Airport. Parking, you're steps away from the terminal. Inside, even more conveniences. And friendly, efficient security. All of these make BGR the official airport of you. Remember, the Savvy Travel through Bangor International Airport. Flybangor.com.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. My grandson, it's my boy.
Hey, Grandma.
And a WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these. As in, WellCare gives me benefits I can use every day. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions and a WellCare Spendables debit card to pay for things like dental, utilities, and groceries. I can even use it to pay at the pump for gas. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call or visit wellcareyes.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
It's high school basketball season, and ABC 7 and Fox 22 are here to keep you up to date with your local scores and highlights during Friday Night Fast Break. Get out and support your hometown teams and look for our sports crew to get your own free Friday Night Fast Break t-shirt courtesy of
Coastal Auto Parts, Color Concepts, Herman Meadow Golf Club, Howard Insurance, Katahdin Federal Credit Union, and Preble Oil Company.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
New information is being revealed tonight regarding the Eastern Maine Processing and Distribution Center in Hamden after recent concerns the mail facility could be reconsolidated. Our Doug Banks has the story.
As part of its goal for 95% on-time delivery across all mail products, the United States Postal Service launched a mail processing facility review of Hamden's Eastern Maine Processing and Distribution Center in December. On Tuesday, officials for USPS released some of their preliminary highlights of their review. They state the Hamden facility will, quote, remain open and will be modernized, also stating it's a critical node to the unified movement of mail. However, the review also suggests transferring some mail processing operations to southern Maine, referring to a facility located in Scarborough. Furthermore, they state the Hamden facility will be repositioned as a local processing center for destination mail processing. Senator Susan Collins has urged USPS to reject similar proposals for over a decade, and in November sent a letter to Postmaster General Louis DeJoy when the facility review was announced. In part of a statement sent to TV7 News on Tuesday, Senator Collins says she welcomes the Postal Service's confirmation that the plant remains a vital part of USPS's network, but remains concerned about the potential delays to the region's outgoing mail, specifically for Mainers who receive medication through the mail. USPS says no official decision has been made at this time, as the review remains ongoing. To read Senator Collins' full statement, visit our website, foxbangor.com. Public input will be considered as part of the review, and an open to the public meeting will be held on Friday, February 2nd at Jeff's Catering and Event Center in Brewer at 4 p.m. In Brewer, Doug Banks for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, Hudson University's Wilde Communication Center has fully reopened after it was damaged by a water main break back in October. The building serves as the home of the New England School of Communications, otherwise known as NESCOM. The reopening comes at a perfect time, as today marks the start of the spring semester.
The students have been in here already today, as you can see, walking around getting classes up and rolling.
Well, there are some final minor repairs scheduled to be completed this summer as well, but up and going.
Great to see classes back in action there. Meanwhile, a teenager from Winslow is making quite a name for herself in the music industry. Bella Loubier released her first song on Spotify, iTunes, and Apple Music last year, and now she's got a new song coming out this month. As Jody Hersey tells us, Loubier may only be 15 years old, but her talent knows no bounds.
15-year-old Bella Loubier has music running through her veins. This high school freshman not only plays guitar and piano, she also writes her own music, something she began doing at the tender age of 9.
And I have like 8 journals that are like filled to the brim of like scratches of songs that are like 2 lines of like something completely random that I'll like circle back around to 2 weeks later and be like, hey, this could be a chorus.
This rising musician released her first song called Envy the Birds at Bella Ann Music and on other streaming platforms back in November, thanks to the support of her family and the community.
And I wrote it on my way to Rhode Island. We were like going to my brother's hockey tournament, and like I wrote it down, and then we ended up getting my first guitar there because I was like, I have to sing this.
Envy the birds, the way that they fly. Loubier says her musical inspiration comes from the books she reads and her everyday interactions with friends.
It's like a personal diary, but like you're singing and writing about it.
Bella's mother, Meg, is her proud manager and social media promoter.
She has another single that we are finishing up, and my husband actually plays bass on the track. So January's Frostbite, that single will be released, and Hey Bailey released in February, and we are working on an LP with 8 songs.
The Loubiers are not sure where Bella's music will take her, but they plan to enjoy wherever this journey may lead.
Keep an eye on her, watch and see where she goes and what she does. It's exciting stuff.
In Winslow, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
A lot of talent brewing right there.
Yeah, her parents must be really proud.
Indeed,
Yeah.
It certainly appears they are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, the Maine DOT says it does not immediately plan to comply with new FHA regulations about signs with humorous messages on them.
And in sports, our Tyler Cruz will be joining us live from Foxborough with the latest on the Patriots' new head coach. That story right after the break.
The most important thing is family. AAA shares the same family values. For over 100 years, AAA has been providing legendary service and has helped what it values most, its members. Join our family, and you could save on your auto insurance policy with our competitive pricing. Just like family, we offer you our support when you need it, whether it's questions about your policy or with our most trusted roadside assistance service. Visit AAA.com/insurance and find out how much you could save.
Create the perfect spaces in your home for 2024 at the Furniture Gallery. Entertain in style this year with a new dining set. Have room for everyone on movie nights with a big sectional and extra seating. Feel more rested with a new mattress from Serta, Restonic, or Nectar. Celebrate the new year with unbeatable values during our New Year blowout sale. Save up to 60% on clearance items here at the Furniture Gallery. Support our Maine family-owned business and save money. Happy New Year from our family to yours. The Furniture Gallery, in Augusta, Bangor, Newport, and North Windham.
At Fisher Investments, we may look like other money managers, but we're different. How so? We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interest, so we don't sell any commission-based products.
Then how do you make money?
We have a simple management fee, structured so we do better when our clients do better.
The clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority by getting to know their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
It's high school basketball season, and ABC 7 and Fox 22 are here to keep you up to date with your local scores and highlights during Friday Night Fast Break. Get out and support your hometown teams and look for our sports crew to get your own free Friday Night Fast Break t-shirt courtesy of
Berg Activewear, Comfort Shoes and more, K&M Auto Repair, Paramount Paving, R&R Auto Body, and Northwoods Real Estate.
Is that a new generator at your house?
Yep, a Generac automatic standby generator from Valley Home Services. They just installed it. Wished I'd done it sooner.
Comes on automatically?
Yep, no more standing out in the cruddy weather tugging on a rope to start.
Powers your well pump?
Does the whole house. You can come over next time the power goes out. I went with Valley because they'll service and maintain it.
What's the number? I want my own.
Here you go. Call Valley Home Services to install a Generac automatic standby generator for your home today.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Diversified Ink Tattoo Studio in Bangor, located in the Penobscot Plaza, providing custom ink by licensed artists for more than 20 years.
Hey everybody, Ryan Sudol here. Thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow begins a new era for the New England Patriots with new head coach Gerard Mayo being formally introduced at a noontime press conference. And our very own Tyler Cruz, how cool is this, is live in Foxborough covering it for us. We go to him live now. Tyler.
Hey, Ryan, like you said, I am here live outside of Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It's been a pretty busy offseason so far for the Patriots. Only been about 2 weeks of the offseason, but it's been a hectic one. And tomorrow, a new era begins in New England with the introduction of Gerard Mayo as the 15th head coach in franchise history. Mayo was listed as the linebackers coach for the past 4 seasons. He was a first-round draft pick by Bill Belichick back in 2008, a multi-time Super Bowl champion as well. He was set to be Belichick's successor. That was written in his contract, but no one expected it to be this quickly. With a 4-13 season, though, that process was expedited to say the least. He comes in with big shoes to fill, yes, but also big issues to fix. We will hear from Mayo and owner Robert Kraft tomorrow. Tomorrow, Mayo will officially be introduced as head coach here at noon at a press conference behind me in Gillette Stadium. We'll have live coverage of that and coverage all throughout the day on Wednesday, so you want to tune in here to Fox ABC Maine. That's going to be it for me, though, live from Foxborough. I'm Tyler Cruz with ABC 7 Fox 22 Sports. Ryan, back to you.
Thank you very much, Tyler. That's great stuff there. Now let's move to Maine men's hockey. An up-and-down weekend for the Black Bears against UConn for the now 8th-ranked team in the country. And a thrilling 5-3 comeback win on Friday. Their first loss in 9 games, though, 2-0 on Saturday. It was the most vulnerable the team has looked in a long while. The Black Bears going down 2 goals twice on Friday, of course being shut out Saturday. Half of their games left being ranked Hockey East opponents. This has to be a quick fix. Aside from his goalies needing to make more saves early, head coach Ben Barr says it all comes down to getting aggressive in front of the net.
We had chances to get to rebounds. We had pucks at the net front. Their goalie made some really good saves to start, and we have to be better on those second, third chances. We're going to have to be able to score those goals. We're not going to score all goals on the rush. We're not going to score all tic-tac-toe goals or power play goals. We have to score some of those greasy goals.
The Black Bears now prepare for a home weekend series against UMass Lowell. The Riverhawks are near the bottom of Hockey East, but that doesn't matter much as all teams in Hockey East are pretty much good. The team definitely sees this as a sweepable weekend, but don't expect 2 trouncings over at the Alphond.
They have one of the best coaching staffs. Norm is one of the best coaches in the nation, has been for a long time. They never beat themselves. They're really good at the net fronts. They do all the things that we're talking about we need to get better at. I expect both the games to be very similar to this past weekend.
You always know what you're going to get from Lowell. They're going to be a simple, hard-nosed team. They're going to be hard to play against. Their record doesn't really matter. They're going to bring it, and we got to be ready.
Okay, that's all the time we have for sports. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast.
All right, Ryan, thank you very much. Okay, lots of snow across the area today. It's going to end tonight, though, as a bit of freezing drizzle in there as well. So overall, lots of slippery spots across the area tonight into tomorrow. Some sunshine, though, is back in the forecast for us for tomorrow. Look at all the snow out there right now. Not the largest system in the world, but it is packing a punch with moderate to heavy snow bands across the area. Now, we'll wind down early tonight, and then tomorrow again, that sunshine is back in the forecast. For right now, though, the darker blue colors are moderate to heavy snow. There's not much wind in here, but overall, it's snowing pretty good out there currently, likely lingering through about 8, 9 o'clock tonight, and then gradually decreasing in coverage and intensity after midnight. And again, clear skies are forecasted early tomorrow morning. All right, so the wind out there now at the north around 10 miles per hour, not really a factor with the snow today. That will not be a factor at all tonight either, but it is going to pick up just a bit. We could see wind gusts near 20 miles per hour overnight tonight. That's going to be some blowing and drifting snow after midnight. Look at visibility now. So visibility a half mile or less in Millinocket, here in Bangor, Bar Harbor. Half mile is basically moderate snow. Quarter mile is basically heavy snow. So you get the idea. Everybody's getting the snow out there now, right up to down east areas tonight too. So overall, a healthy snow event across the area tonight. Will wind down quickly though after midnight. The advisories are posted again. This is saying, hey, be careful out there. And here is a winter weather advisory, a winter storm warning. Most places will get close to 6 inches of snow from this. A few spots northwest of Bangor, Millinocket could easily see closer to 8 to 12 inches of snow before it's all said and done after midnight tonight. All right, so here we go. Tonight, about 11 o'clock or so, the snow is departing the area very quickly. Behind it, we'll get some clear skies in here around sunrise tomorrow morning. Don't forget your sunglasses tomorrow. The fresh snow with the sunshine is going to be a thing. And then really a nice day for us tomorrow, also for Thursday into Friday, as we have a lot of nice weather on the way. So going forward, the snow showers are ending. Noticeably colder, though, tomorrow and also Thursday and Friday, with plenty of sunshine back in the forecast as well. All right, temperature-wise today, all below freezing, so it's all snow out there now. It could end as a bit of a light freezing drizzle tonight, but overall, most of us stay all snow with this event. And then tomorrow's going to be a bit cooler across the area as well, as we have the pink stuff is on the way, right? Pink stuff for us on Thursday into Friday and Saturday. But then we're going to kind of flip the script, though. So this week's going to be kind of cool, and next week looks a bit warmer across our area once again, as we're going to bring in some much warmer temperatures again. Not this week, but next week, the last week of January, we could have well above average temperatures around here again, so we could be melting the snow that we get out there today. Our forecast still looking forward is snow ending tonight, turning breezy, low temperatures down near 15, and that gusty northwest wind around 25 for tomorrow. All right, so lots of sunshine tomorrow again. Don't forget your sunglasses tomorrow, with a high temperature of 24, with that west wind around 10 to 20. And looking ahead, your 5-day forecast includes cool temperatures, right? 23 for Thursday, Friday 19, Saturday 17, 21 Sunday. No chance for rain and or snow after tonight into Saturday or Sunday of this weekend. Beth and Peter.
Those are some frigid-looking overnights coming our way.
They truly are.
My goodness, as my father would say, it's frostbite falls.
Indeed it is. All right, thanks, Jeff.
All right, we'll be right back.
Maine QuitLink offers free help to stop smoking and vaping, including personalized quit plans and free patches, gum, and or lozenges with every program. Get connected to a quit coach, trained to develop a plan that works for you. Learn how to curb cravings and overcome slips and relapses. It's free, it works, and people who enroll are 2 times more likely to successfully quit. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW or enroll online at mainequitlink.com.
Does your dream kitchen look like this? Or this? Or maybe you need a little more inspiration. Get it when you explore the complete in-store showroom displays at Hammond Lumber Company. When you find the look you like, the Hammond team will help you customize it, including accurate 3D renderings, so you can visualize your project before the work begins. Hammond offers delivery from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire and professional service after the sale. Your dream kitchen begins when you bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
At Warren Financial, your financial goals are our priority. Your financial plan may appear to be all about savings and investing, but in reality, it's about much more. Your life, your family, and your legacy. That's why the financial planner you choose is so important.
Plan your future with Warren Financial. Visit warrenfinancialplan.com or call 573-1825.
Your trusted partner in wealth management.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
Available at Doors Equipment, 1468 Outer Hammond Street, Bangor.
People ask me all the time, does Lowry & Associates really get all of those clients, all of those big settlements? Yes, we do. And you know what else is true? I really am standing on top of this big truck.
Tonight, key takeaways after the first votes in Iowa. The GOP contest now gearing up for New Hampshire. Plus, the record cold across the U.S. and snow in the Northeast. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Finally tonight, those humorous and often catchy phrases found on DOT signs along I-95 in Maine are not going away anytime soon. Some driver favorites include "It's cruise control, not snooze control," or "Crash on the couch, not the road." The Federal Highway Administration recently issued new guidelines, though, stating messages with obscure or secondary meanings, such as those with pop culture references or ones intended to be funny, should not be used. The FHA says they might be misunderstood by motorists and require greater time to process and understand. These new changes can be found in the manual on uniform traffic control devices. However, Paul Merrill, the Director of Communications for Maine DOT, says the department believes the signs are promoting safety, and therefore the state plans to continue posting those messages with the hope the government will be willing to have additional conversations on that topic. Speaking for myself, I find them to be pretty catchy and kind of effective.
I love the ones that have rhymes too, because they're easy to remember.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for us. Take care and have a great night. Be safe.
Good night, everyone.